The U.S. Treasury website confirmed that the U.S. imposed sanctions late Monday on Turkey's Presidency of Defense Industries (SSB) and its chief Ismail Demir. These sanctions were imposed to penalize Turkey for its purchase of the Russian S-400 missile defense system. The sanctions through CAATSA, or Countering America's Adversaries through Sanctions Act, is designed to deter any country from agreeing to military deals with Russia. These sanctions were imposed on Turkey's main defense procurement agency, the Presidency of Defense Industries, for knowingly engaging in a significant transaction with the Rosoboronexport (ROE), Russia's main arms export entity. These sanctions include a ban on granting specific U.S. export licenses and authorizations for any goods or technology, a ban on loans or credits by U.S. financial institutions totaling more than $10 million in any 12-month period, a ban on U.S. export-import bank assistance for exports and mandated U.S. opposition to loans by international financial organizations to the SSB. Also, these sanctions will include full blocking sanctions and visa restrictions on the Presidency of Defense Industries President Ismail Demir and other officials. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why a NATO member, Turkey, has been sanctioned for buying Russian S-400 air defense system. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play military vehicle combat game War Thunder. We talk a lot about military vehicles on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? In War Thunder, you can choose from more than 1,200 playable vehicles from the 1930s to the 1990s and go to battle on more than 80 theaters of war. You can fly aircraft, helicopters, drive tanks, and command ships of all types and sizes, which have been carefully recreated from their real-world counterparts. It's available as a free download on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. So grab your friends and give it a try. All viewers of Defense Updates that register using the link in the description below will also get a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship and 3 days of premium account time as a bonus. Turkey took delivery of Russian S-400 in July last year. S-400 Triumph is an air defense weapon system developed by Russia's Almaz Central Design Bureau in the 1990s as an upgrade of the S-300 family. It's been in service with the Russian Armed Forces since 2007. It's designed to defend against aircraft, including fifth-generation stealth fighters, bombers, AWACS, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. The US and NATO had asked Turkey not to activate the system, but Turkey tested the system. The launch took place at a military base near the Black Sea. The system's radar recently tracked a Greek F-16, which was vehemently condemned by NATO. Turkey has already been expelled from the F-35 program for the S-400 deal. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said, "The United States made clear to Turkey at the highest levels and on numerous occasions that its purchase of the S-400 system would endanger the security of U.S. military technology and personnel and provide substantial funds to Russia's defense sector, as well as Russian access to the Turkish armed forces and defense industry." He added, Turkey nevertheless decided to move ahead with the procurement and testing of the S-400, despite the availability of alternative NATO interoperable systems to meet its defense requirements. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, noting that the bond between the two countries was established largely through NATO membership, asked, "What kind of alliance is this?" The president said during the inauguration ceremony of Niğde-Ankara Highway, which she attended via video conference. The U.S. Countering America's Adversaries through Sanctions Act (CAATSA) sanctions have never been imposed on any country since they were first approved in 2017. Turkey is the first country that's faced CAATSA, and it is the U.S. NATO ally. He said U.S. sanctions aim to prevent Turkey's developments in the defense sector and make the country dependent once again. This decision is an attack on Turkey's sovereign rights. He added, We will work twice as hard to make our defense industry fully independent. The U.S., which has not met any of our needs for obtaining such systems, has resorted to the sanctions weapon because we've met our needs elsewhere. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Monday condemned U.S. sanctions on Turkey over the purchase of Russia's S-400 air defense system as illegitimate. As per Russian news agencies, Lavrov said, "This is, of course, another manifestation of an arrogant attitude towards international law, a manifestation of illegitimate, unilateral, coercive measures that the United States has been using for many years, already decades, left and right." Russian S-400 can track hundreds of targets at a time, engage up to 36 targets in parallel, and simultaneously launch 72 missiles. The system has powerful hardware integrated with state-of-the-art software in the backend. S-400 uses multiple radars depending on threat perception. The primary one is either the 91N6E Big Bird Acquisition and Battle Management Radar or 92N6E Gravestone Multi-Mode Engagement Radar. These have a range of about 600 kilometers or around 370 miles. These are complemented by target acquisition radars, some of which are touted to have the ability to detect stealth aircraft. S-400 deploys multiple missions to cover its strike envelope and has an engagement range of 400 kilometers or 250 miles. Because of these capabilities, S-400 is perceived to be one of the most powerful air defense systems in the world. There are two main reasons for the opposition of S-400. One, NATO as an organization wants to have interoperability, so the Russian system will be out of place and reduce tactical flexibility. Two, when Turkey operates the jets in the airspace, which is monitored by S-400, S-400 will be able to gather technical data, such as the radar signature of NATO jets. This could potentially pass on to Russian hands and provide it with the upper hand in combat. Turkey's administration has picked up a verbal fight with multiple NATO nations, which includes France and Greece. There are reports that Turkey is negotiating with Russia for the purchase of Sukhoi Su-57 fighter jets. These seem to have hastened the imposition of the sanctions. Viewers may note that as a member of NATO, Turkey is home to some American nuclear warheads that are kept as a deterrent against Russia. Hence, the sanctions is a very bold move and has larger implications. On the 5th of October 2018, during India-Russia bilateral annual summit held in New Delhi, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin finalized the deal of S-400. India will get 5 regiments of S-400, and the contract is worth $5.5 billion. The delivery is expected to start in the next year. Just like Turkey, sanctions against India will be very detrimental for Indo-US relations. It remains to be seen how things pan out in the coming days. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.